Hello, beautiful people. It's my birthday. Yes, thank you for being with me on my birthday. Hello, hello. Yes, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Yes, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Jamie. Hey. Y'all sing it with me. Now, my family always sings it with me. Happy birthday to... Y'all can say you. I'm going to say me. Me. Hello, everyone. Hello. Wave as you are coming in to the room today. Click like, click share. Thank you for being with me on my birthday. It's my birthday, you guys. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And I'm happy you could be here. I'm happy you could be here. Wave as you're coming into the room. Send me a happy birthday shout out as you're coming in. Yes. Say hi, happy birthday, whatever you want to say. I'm here for it. I'm here for it all. I'm here for it all. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. It is my birthday. I'm 43 today. Yeah, 43. I can't believe it either. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, I can't believe you're 43. You look so good. Thank you. I was thinking the same thing myself. I'm thank you for being with me today. I'm so happy you're here. As you're coming into the room, wave at me, say hi, send me a birthday shout out, whatever. Yes. You guys, look at my hair. We're going to talk about this hair in a minute. In a minute. Not right now. Oh, yeah. In a minute. We'll talk about this hair. But look at me. Look at my birthday dress. I got my birthday nails. Yes. Let me go over here and look because I can't see your comments for some reason. I can't see them up there, but I see them over here. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I'm happy you guys are here with me today. I'll start right here. We're going to start right here with this hair. Because last week, y'all saw my hair. I had taken it all, taking it out and whatever. And I was undecided about what I was going to do. But then I decided that I'm just going to rock my natural hair for a little bit. So yesterday I did a protein treatment on it, and then I did some twist in there, and I took them out today. Now look, y'all, I know better than that. I know better. I just done that anyway because my hair is not dry. It's still like wet. This is all still wet. It usually takes my hair about 2 days to dry. But you know what? I was like, I want to rock my natural hair for a minute, you know, just for a minute. And so, because today was my birthday, I wanted to do something with it, like with it or whatever, you know, something different. My husband loves my natural hair, which, I mean, I love it too, but it's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot to take care of. You know, you have wash days. When I say wash days, that means like you finna do your hair, like you gonna wash your hair and you ain't going nowhere else that day. It's a wash day. So you can be like, I'm washing my hair today. Well, don't plan to go nowhere, see nobody. For me, that's how it is. It takes that long. If you watched my video, my YouTube video a couple of weeks ago, I actually went through the process and showing everybody the steps that I take to like when to remove extensions from my hair and to get my hair straight, because it was like super straight because I had flat ironed it. But today I wanted a little texture, so this is one of the things that I can do as a black woman. Hey, if I want to rock some texture, I can. Thank you so much. I'm seeing your birthday shout outs on one end, but I want to see them over here as well. Yes, let me see. I want to see your comments. I want to see your comments. What are you saying? It's not showing me. I don't know why it's acting over here, but hey, production. Production. So, Paula, thank you for being here. Hey, hi Chelsea and Clara and Nicole. Thank you for being here. Amber, yes, I love you, sis. My cousin Barbara, thank you for being here. And my Aunt Joe, I love you, love you, love you. Thank you, Aunt Zella, for that happy birthday wish. And my friend Kara, thank you for being here, Kara. Oh, and my Aunt Linda Lou. Thank you for being here. You are beautiful as well. Back at you. And my sister Niecy, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. There are a lot more people that are jumping on. I might try to keep up with your comments. Thank you, Julie and Melissa. Thank you for being here and your birthday wishes. I'm so excited to have you here with me to celebrate my birthday. Now, y'all might be wondering, like, she keep touching her shirt and whatever, her dress. Let's talk about it, okay? So my dress, I'll be honest with you, I've never worn a dress like this before. This is my first time. And the reason why I've never worn a dress like this is because I didn't think I would look right in anything like this. So I don't know. And then I saw somebody that I follow on Facebook. They were wearing a dress similar to the one that I have on. And I was like, I think I might try to do this. So this is what I ordered from Amazon. This is my birthday dress, y'all. It's so cute. Do y'all want me to stand up? Who wants me to stand up so you can see my dress? Give me a thumbs up if you want to see it. Give me a thumbs up if you want to see what my dress is looking like. Like, Jamie, let's see. Let me see. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Amy. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Give me a thumbs up if you want to. Okay. So here, let me stand up really quick and show you guys what it looks like. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, let me take a step back. Do you like it? Tell me if you like it. Do you like my birthday dress? See, this is what I gotta kind of get down here like this. Oh. Do y'all like my birthday dress? So anyway, I was just kind of, we get into these little fits about how we feel about ourselves, and I don't know if I'll be looking good in that. Please, do you? If you think you're gonna look bomb in it, you're probably right. So anyway, I got this dress from Amazon. Amazon be coming through. Look at this. This is so cute. And my necklace is an eighth note. Can y'all see that? That actually came from my brother Jeremiah. It wasn't for my birthday. He actually got this for me a little while ago, but I thought, if I'm going to wear something around like up here, because I'm trying to get used to this look and feel, I was like, if I'm going to wear that, I probably want to wear, a little necklace or something with it. And then my earrings are from Jerry. Aren't they cute? Y'all have seen those before. Yes. So anyway, yeah, you like my dress. Thank you for saying that you like my dress. Thank you. I like it too. So I'm kind of back and forth here today because for some reason I can't see my comments. I don't know why. This is the first time this ever happened. But I've never been 43 before either. So maybe that's why it's happening. I'm so excited to be here today and to be sharing with you all. I am going to talk a little bit about what's trending because we always start our little discussions here with what's trending. And I know a lot of conversation has been happening around social justice and what has been happening in regards to the policing of Black people. I just want to share something with you all in regards to that about how I feel about it. And then we're going to transition on into some other things. But first things first is I do not feel like what happened to George Floyd was okay. Let's just start right there. It was not okay what happened. I am thankful for the ability to be able to capture it so that there can be awareness. Because awareness should breed accountability. It should. So with that awareness, then the accountability, and then being able to then, let's say, see some type of justice. Something, you know. My cousin Amber West just messaged me really quick. I'm going to do her. So family that's on here that knows cousin Amber, can you guys send her an invite to this live because she wants to join right now. So anyway, I wanted to be clear that my position in all of that is, and forever and ever will always be, that justice is for everybody. Everyone is deserving of that. And I think there is a lot of talk about one thing in particular, and we've had this discussion for a lot. Equality. This word keeps coming up. Equality, equality, equality. But I would like to challenge us in the language that we are using and to exchange the word equality for equity. Now, let me tell you the difference. The difference is equity speaks to value, how we value things and how we value people. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about and why I feel this way. My husband and I are not equal. And I know some of y'all probably just fell over just right then. Oh my God. And this is why. This is why I say that. There are things that he can do that I'll never be able to do. And there's things that I can do that he'll never be able to do. However, we both have value. That's equity. That is equity. Equity speaks to how we value things, how we even value each other as human beings. Equality, another example. Equality will let me move into your neighborhood. And I'll be honest with y'all right now, there's not a lot of people that look like me in my neighborhood. There's just not. Okay? Equality means I can buy a home in your neighborhood. Oh, yes, I can. I can live there, and I can have a party at that house. I can do whatever I want at that house. That's my house. I bought it in your neighborhood. Hey, equality. We are excited about that. But equity is, I might have a house in your neighborhood, but you still don't value me as a human. That's the difference between equality and equity. So as we are moving forward and we're having conversations about things that are happening in our world, let's speak equitable. How is this equitable? I know you guys have seen the picture, and it is a picture of 3 young men standing behind a fence watching a baseball game. One of the young men is actually tall enough to see over the fence, and the other 2 are standing on boxes. Now, those boxes that they're standing on, one is a little higher than the other one because he's shorter. But what you see looking from the back is now that the other 2 young men have the boxes and they're able to stand and see the game, is that they all have the same view, right? And that would speak to equality. We can each see equally, okay? Now, equity would be, why are they behind the fence? Why is there a fence? Why are they not sitting in the seats and part of what's going on, being a part of it? That's equity. So that's just a little of my thoughts on all of that. Yeah, so if you want to have that conversation with me, or if you feel like that's something that maybe we should talk about that a little bit more, let me know. You can either let me know in the comments, put a thumbs up, throw a heart up right now if you feel like that. Those are some conversations that we need to be having more, because there's some understanding that can happen there around equity. Yeah. So I was actually given that picture in a training session, and the first thing that I said was, why is there a fence? Why are they? And the man that was leading the training, he looked at me and he was like, you're a very forward thinker. Because we were there to discuss equality. But in that space and in that conversation, we were able to, it was a safe space, and we were able to push forward and talk about equity. It was good. So, yay! I'm so happy y'all are here with me for my 43rd birthday. 43, guys. Can you believe it? I can't believe it either. So today, I wanted to use this group time as a reflection time. I wanted to reflect back on this past year and what I have learned just in this past year. 40, 42, coming into 43. A lot of you already know that last year was a difficult year for me, for my family. But we are okay. We're okay. It was so challenging. Some of the things that we had to walk through when we walked through together. But we're okay. We're okay. And one of the things that happened during that time was a recentering happened for me. There are things in our lives that we value and that we honor and we hold on to, and they are a part of who we are. Well, some of those things have began to get moved around for me. So when everything started happening with my son, it forced me to get recentered. I had to recenter myself. I'm going to ask you guys something. Now, y'all know I love Jesus. Y'all already know that. I believe in God. He's great. He's the most awesome thing ever. Okay? But I also know this. There are resources and things that we can access that help us to get to know ourselves a little better. I already know that the Bible says we're fearfully and wonderfully made, and we're marvelous in His sight. I know that, and I know that He has plans for me. Jeremiah 29:11. Hey, but I also, like I said, I access some other things that will help me to understand myself, my personality, because life and experiences begin to shape us, and it shapes the way we think and the way we move and the things we value, and our behaviors begin to line up with the things that we value. So one of the things that I did was I took an Enneagram test. And with this Enneagram, give me a thumbs up if you know what an Enneagram is. Have you guys heard of an Enneagram? Give me a heart if you've taken the test. And you know your number. And you know what your number is. So the Enneagram is like 1 through 9, and you are assigned a number based on your personality and different experience. Now, you may not have taken an Enneagram test, but there are other tests I'm sure that you've taken, like for work and blah, 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 blah. So I took this Enneagram. It was probably months ago, but my number was 3, and that is they call that the achiever. They're the ones, they're go-getters. They're going to get it done. They're the ones that people call on when they want to get stuff done because they know it's going to get done. Okay? That's me. That is me all day long. I can go. Y'all, I can go. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get, and it'll probably get done faster than you thought it was gonna get. So anyway, part of that, knowing that and understanding that number, what I was assigned to as an achiever, you can do a lot of things, but it doesn't necessarily mean that your heart is connected to it. So, going back to what I was talking about this past year has taught me, and how I have become recentered. What that meant for me is now my heart is connected to what I'm doing. Now my heart is connected to where I'm going. Now my heart is connected to the people that I'm serving. So, this is what happened for me. Oh my God. First thing was, you are the CEO of your life. I'm just reading some things that I posted along the way on swag throughout this past year. They were reflections of what I was going through and what I was becoming. This one, you are the CEO of your life. Hire, fire, and promote accordingly. You are the one. I had to step back and be like, whoa. My plate was super full. It was super full. Because I'm an achiever. I can get things done. And people were calling on me and asking me to do stuff. And you guess what? I was showing up and I was doing it. I was doing all of it. But then the people around me that I should have been serving, that should have been given the most attention, they weren't getting what they needed from me. So I began to hire and fire. Look, I'm the CEO. So I was like, you're fired. Yes, I had to get some people. There were things and people that were taking up so much space in my life, and my heart was not attached to that stuff. I was just doing it because I could. So I began to exercise this principle, and it really helped me. The things that I value, I began to become more connected to that. Another one that helped me was people act differently when you attach a fee. Huh? People act differently when you attach a fee. It's gonna cost you. What? So here's the deal. All my life, I have used my talent, my ability, and many people have benefited from the fact that I'm a music virtuoso. Okay? I can play just about anything, any instrument, whatever. And I have played instruments and given time, talent to people for free. For free. Well, when I created Swag, I knew the value of this program. I knew the value of what I was bringing to the table. And so I was like, I'm not fixing to hand this out. I've done that all my life. All my life, I've done that. I've just been like, here you go, here you go, here you go. You know, I could do something in 30 minutes. But the thing is, I would get paid for my 30 minutes. But it took years and years of experience and doing it for me to be able to do it in 30 minutes. I hope you caught that. So people didn't value my years of experience. They only valued my 30 minutes. And that's, if I got paid, that's what I was getting paid for. So when I began to put Swag out into the community and offer it as a resource to help, and there were other women who were coming alongside me, and they were like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is not just other women, but people in the community and corporations and businesses. They were like, oh, Swag, what's Swag? Strong Women Achieving Greatness? What is this all about? And then they began to understand what it was and how valuable it was. And when I told them that it was not free, they began to act differently. Some of them were even dismissive, like, well, we don't have to have that. And then some of them were asking me, like, well, are you a licensed counselor? Are you a doctor of some kind? Are you this or this? And I was like, no, I'm not. I don't hold the piece of paper that you feel like would validate me, but I hold years of experience that validates me. And I know how valuable this program is, and I'm sorry, but you're not getting this for free. People act differently when you attach a fee. Oh, so I'm saying to you, know what you're worth. Know your worth. Know what you bring to the table. And then there was this. Stop shrinking yourself to fit places you've outgrown. Oh my God. Stop shrinking yourself to fit places you've outgrown. Somebody, I need like some hearts or something, because I feel like I communicated with somebody's soul right then when I said that. Like when I said stop shrinking yourself to fit into places that you've outgrown, somebody's soul like responded back to me, because you know what I'm talking about. You know, give me, yes, throw the hearts up. And the thing is this, I would do that so often. I was used to doing that. I was used to, now look, this is my birthday. I'm going to speak in an unfiltered way. Okay? Okay. As a Black woman, I often would try to shrink myself so that I could fit in to spaces that did not have a space or had not made room for someone like me or that looked like me to be successful in that space. And so I would shrink, you know, I wouldn't actually tell them that I could do all of what I let them know everything I could do. I'd be like, I can do this and this, and whenever there was accolades that were starting to flow because something that I had done had been successful, and then other people began to get and receive the accolades, I remained in this very like, oh, I'm just shrinking, instead of standing up and saying, excuse me, that was actually me. That was my idea. Yeah, other people were getting credit for stuff that I had done. And what I realized is that in that space, those people were not ready to value who I was. And so I needed to stop shrinking myself to fit into their spaces because clearly I had outgrown that. Sometimes it's ideas. Sometimes it is people. We don't really like to say that, but there are people that you've just kind of been like, well, she was friends with my sister's sister, and so that's why we friends, and that's why we hang out. Because you're hanging out with them, and y'all still having conversations about what happened in 1985. Come on, you have outgrown that. You've outgrown that. Stop shrinking to fit into that space. You're not that same person. So anyway, I allowed myself room to grow, and it was uncomfortable. Growth is uncomfortable. One of the things that I've noticed with my teenage son is often he comes to me and he complains about how his legs hurt. Oh, my legs hurt so bad. My legs. And I'm telling you, it seems like within that week, he has grown an inch, maybe even two. And I'm like, well, that's why your legs was hurting. Some of you right now are experiencing growing pains. And so let me tell you what they often look like. Your growing pain can look like when you get that text, it look like you going, man, I don't know. What excuse can I make so I don't have to meet up with them, so I don't have to talk to them? What can I let me cough a little bit and act like I got corona so I don't have to go meet with them. Growing pains. Stop shrinking yourself to fit places, ideas, people that you have outgrown. I love 43, y'all. Yes. Here is another one. I will hold myself to a standard of grace, not perfection. Now, let me tell y'all why that one is hard for me. That's hard. Okay. Because, let me say it one more time. I will hold myself to a standard of grace, not perfection. That's hard for me. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because people used those words about like language saying you're just trying to be perfect. Little Miss Perfect. People use that language to hurt me. They weren't saying that because they thought I was doing well. They used that language to hurt me. And so the way I began to identify with perfection was not good. So then one day I was like, why not be perfect? Why not be the best version of yourself? Why not? Why am I not bringing my best to the table because I want to satisfy you? I don't want you to feel like, I did it too much better than what you was trying to do. Yeah. So I began to raise the bar for myself. I did. The problem is when I didn't meet that expectation that I had for myself, I was not always kind. The words that I would say back to myself in the mirror, y'all, they were not good words. They were not words that valued that I had even put forth the effort. But when someone else didn't live up to my expectation, I would be like, you know what? That's all right. Next time you're gonna be. Next time and I am naturally an encourager. That's just who I am naturally. I love to encourage people. I love for people to realize their potential and access it and begin to grow. I love that. I can give grace. And one of the things that I always say and that I live by is give grace the way you want to receive grace. So I had to turn that whole thing around and put it back on me because I was not giving grace to myself the way I should have been giving grace to me, like to myself. When it wasn't spot on, perfect, I needed to be able to step back and be like, you know what, Jamie? Girl, you got a whole lot of stuff going on. And I bet you nobody even noticed that. So, hey, just keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. How many of you can relate to that? That you are harder on yourself than you are on other people. Like somebody can show up and y'all are supposed to have had stuff like together, done, whatever, and they can show up and not have their stuff together and you be like, oh, that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. But then if you show up and you don't have all your stuff together, they can look at you and be like, that's okay. That's all right. Next time, come on, we got this. And you, all the way home, will be like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't have all my stuff together. Or is that just me? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I feel like I let everybody down. Look, I'm 43. These tears are gone. I ain't crying about that no more because I'm giving grace to myself. I'm giving grace to myself. So this next part is a little hard for me. It's a little, but I want to share it with you guys. Last year was so hard. Going through what we went through as a family. And one of the quotes that I had stumbled across was this: you were given this life because you are strong enough to live it. You are given this life because you are strong enough to live it. That was hard for me to hear it, to see it, to embrace it. But I did. I embraced it. It took some time. Oh, I wasn't like, okay, okay. The first time I read that and heard, no. I had to digest that and process it and figure some things out and be like, well, God, why did you even give me this life? It's so hard. I gotta walk through all this stuff. Gotta, all these things happening, and my baby, my husband. I'm feeling all this, and then I was reminded you were given this life because you're strong enough to handle it. I've often um, wondered how I would ever be able to use this life, this space, this time, because life is but a vapor, you guys. You're here one day and gone the next. How could I use this to help somebody? It wasn't long after I saw the last quote that I ran across this particular quote. And it says this: one day you will tell your story of how you've overcome what you're going through now. And it will become part of someone else's survival guide. That part, y'all. That part, one day, is that my story would become a part of someone else's survival guide. Have you ever been close to somebody and experienced, or they're talking to you about their experience, and it's like they're almost telling your life story? Yeah. Well, whenever we began to walk through this journey with kidney disease, I was looking for somebody like, whose story? Is there somebody out there that's done walk through this that can help me? Because, I don't know what's up. I don't know what to do next. And the thing about it is, the people at Seattle Children's Hospital, they're great. And they had equipped us in a way to help us walk through this process, and this is what's next. This is gonna happen, and they really, really helped us in the journey to prepare for the worst. But we didn't get a whole lot of help when it came to being prepared how to live. Knowing how to live after all this stuff that we had walked through. How to navigate school systems. How to navigate healthcare systems. And accessing the right people to get the right medication, to get to the right doctors. All of this stuff, like, once we got home. So today, on my birthday, I'm going to read to you all the introduction to my book. I was going back and forth on whether or not I should read the introduction to you all today, but I feel like this might become a part of someone else's survival guide. The introduction is not long, but it kind of gives you a little glimpse into what we went through. And this first part, this is written from my perspective of what was going on. So the name of my book is Next to Normal. Next to Normal. I'm going to read the introduction to you all. Something's wrong. I can feel it. The somber tone in the urologist's voice did not match the joyfulness I was used to hearing. After several years of going to the doctor and expressing my concerns, Micah's primary doctor retired and signed a new one by our insurance. Dr. Tanisha Morton. She was bubbly and a powerhouse of knowledge. She was also Black. After one visit and airing my worries to her, she began to set in motion the steps for a treatment plan. After only one visit, she was also quick to apologize for not having my voice heard as an advocate for my child. I knew then we were in good hands. Dr. Morton referred us to a urologist who could potentially diagnose and begin treating not just the symptoms, but the root cause of Micah's condition. I had just finished my morning workout and was headed to the shower when the phone rang. My phone rang, and on the other end, I could hear the urologist's voice seemed to get softer as the weight of her words became heavier. Blood work, chronic kidney disease, nephrologist. Had she dialed the wrong number? I began frantically searching for a pen to write everything down. Please don't Google this, she said. Her tone was very professional and charged with deep concern. She ended the call with, "Have a great Thanksgiving," and "We'll talk soon." Hanging up the phone, I looked at my notes with an urgent desire to Google every new medical term. Don't Google this? How could I not? I searched. Chronic kidney disease. My heart sank. I wish that I had not Googled it. Trying to wrap my mind around what I had just heard, I robotically turned on the water and hopped in the shower. The water seemed to pass right through me, piercing my soul. I began to cry, pray, feeling the weight of all I had just been told pull me down in the shower. I covered my mouth and screamed as loud as I could. The Tuesday following Thanksgiving, we were back at the urologist's office. She requested blood work be done at the end of Micah's appointment. 2 hours later, as I was leaving work, my phone rang. "Is this the parent of Jaime Stacy?" said an unfamiliar voice. "Yes," I said. "We have a bed for him at Sacred Heart Hospital. He is being admitted. How soon can you get here?" I don't remember driving home from work or packing a bag for the hospital or conversations with my husband, Jerry, about what was happening. I just knew that I had to get to the hospital quickly. Micah and I were in the car, silently being cornered by the questions in our mind. All of a sudden, I was aware of how hard it was for me to breathe. It felt as if I had been holding my breath, more like someone had come and snatched the breath away from me. Breathe. I looked over my shoulder and into the back seat at my son, my firstborn. I said, "Everything is going to be all right." Then I exhaled and let those words echo back into my own ears. Everything's different now. I can feel it. The trajectory of life for my family has shifted. We no longer land square in the center of normal, but we have found ourselves a little to the left, next to normal. So there you have it. That's the introduction to my book. All of these things happened in such a way that we had to find our center. I had to be recentered. This past year, 42, coming into 43. Oh yeah. I had been juggling a lot of balls because I'm an achiever. But I realized that some of them were rubber balls and some of them were glass balls. Those rubber balls, I could drop them and they could bounce on over into a corner and be all right. But those glass balls, boy, if I dropped those, they would shatter into a million pieces. And I don't know if I could ever put it back together again. Finding my center, I quickly identified what those glass balls were. My family, my husband, my son, my daughter, and swag. You all are my center. My heart is connected to this work. I care about this work. I care about the people that I serve. Those girls are going to change the world. And I just hope that swag is nutrients in the soil that allows them to grow and to flourish. That we as women are able to come together, rise together. I don't have to lift you up and then you lift me up and all this lifted. No, let's just rise together. Come on, let's go. Let's just rise together. So, you guys know that we have a very special person in the swag spotlight this week. Yes, I know it's my birthday, but in the swag spotlight this week, we have none other than my Aunt Gloria Perkins. Yes! Oh, my Aunt Gloria. So, as a little girl, growing up, my Aunt Gloria, I got to see her as a teenager. I got to see what she looked like as a teenage girl. And I can remember that my Aunt Gloria and my Aunt Corrine, to me, they were just the most beautiful people. Like, oh my God, they were just, Gloria was gorgeous, just gorgeous hair. She had, and I can remember for some reason, Gloria often would have on red lipstick. I loved her. I loved my Aunt Gloria. Not only was she beautiful, but she was so kind. One of the things that I remember, like, as something that I tried to be like my Aunt Gloria, was her kindness and her giving. She's such a giving person. Just whatever. It didn't matter. Like, I remember, like, there is a specific way that she even likes to eat a Snickers bar. where she would eat like the bottom and then eat the top, or I don't know, maybe it was the top and then the bottom. Either way, she didn't just pick up a Snickers bar and like, like, yeah. So she would eat it like that. And Gloria she was that person that if she had something and you just wanted to buy, you couldn't really walk up to everybody and be like, can I have a piece? But Gloria, you could, and you would get it, whatever she had. She was like that. She was so, 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 so kind. And I remember years went by and Gloria had children. She had 3 children, 2 girls and a boy. And we were blessed to be able to take the baby, Amber, into our home and provide for Amber. And this is what was so crazy. Amber ate her Snickers like her mother. It was just the most, oh my gosh, it was just the most amazing thing. To see this girl be so much like her mother. But in all of that, there was also a lot of kindness attached to who my Aunt Gloria was and who she is as a woman. I just love her. She's a phenomenal musician. And one of the things that I really, really, really admire about her is her God connection. I'm telling you, you better be right if you're going to be around my Auntie Gloria. You better be right, because I'm telling you, she can read you. If you are around her and, everybody's on this, keep it real, keep it real, keep it real. Look, before that was ever even a thing, my Auntie Gloria was like, that ain't even real. I know what that is. She could call it out. Boom, boom, boom. Calling it out, calling you out. And the thing about it is, she didn't use a whole lot of words. Like me, I just be talking. My Aunt Gloria, no, she didn't have to use a lot of words. Few words, but my God, they were powerful. Powerful words. I love that about her. And how sensitive she is to people and to their energy, their spirit, and to the presence of God. So yes, I love that about my Aunt Gloria. We're going to jump into her questions. These were her survey questions that we asked. Number 1, what have you learned about yourself in the past 30 days? She said patience, courage, faith. There you go. I told y'all she need a lot of work. Okay. Question 2. What movie or TV show could you watch over and over? Pretty Woman, Ghost, Malcolm X. Those are her 3. Are you a morning person or a night owl? She said, morning. We have that in common. Question 4. At whose table would you like to be a dinner guest? She said, Obama, Oprah Winfrey. I'm pretty sure Auntie Gloria would be like, and if you could get them at the same table, that would be even better. And then question 5. What's one thing that makes you proud of yourself? She said, wisdom. Yes, you should be very proud of yourself. You do carry a lot of wisdom. I'm so thankful that you guys were here with me today on my birthday. I just heard the ice cream truck drive by, you guys. Now, I'm not going to go get no ice cream. And you know what? I used to tell my kids that when you can hear the music, like you can hear the ice cream truck music, it meant that they were out of ice cream. That's why they were playing the music, so you wouldn't come running up to the truck, because they were out of ice cream. But we all know better. And it's hot today. Ice cream sounds good. Now, I might not get it from the ice cream truck, but it just reminded me. I got some ice cream in my freezer. And it's my birthday. And oh my gosh, you guys, someone is at my door with balloons. Yes, it's my birthday. I'm so happy you guys can be here with me and celebrate this time with me. 43 is going to be a good year. I can't wait to be done with this book and have it published and in your hands and be a part of someone else's survival guide. And 43 is just going to be amazing. I can feel it. I can feel it. Who cares about Corona? I'm 43. Y'all have a good day now. See you next week.